effort. Just doesn't slow down. Here she's running again.
Wagner picks it off. Look at her. Carly Wagner just putting more numbers on the board for records. And now Beckers will take it one-on-one. No, she wants to gives it back to her teammate.
It's a behind the back pass.
Backdoor play into the bucket. Chaska wins.
She's got to move. Stops. Shot. Good! Game over!
Back with you here for the final session of our semifinals at the Girls State Basketball Tournament. It is Class 2A. The Providence Academy Lions trying to make a little history in the Minnewaska Lakers. They are looking for what would be a spectacular upset. Chris Long back here with you at Williams Arena. Thanks for tuning in, joined by Rachel Banham. If you watch the tourneys, you know Providence Academy, their star player, Madden Greenway, one of the highest scoring players we've ever seen. They're chasing history, a chance to be the first team ever to win 4 consecutive state championships in girls basketball. But to do that, they've got to get it done tonight.
Yes, they've been so impressive all year long. I think they've exceeded all expectations, right? They're probably the best offensive team in the state, averaging about 90 points per game, which is unreal. Obviously led by Madden Greenway, but all starters average double digits.
30-0, 10 wins against teams that are in the state tournament, including 6 teams that were in the 4A tournament, including the 2 teams that will play tomorrow for the 4A championship, Maple Grove and Hopkins. As for Minnewaska area, they were down 36-30 in their quarterfinal yesterday, rallied to win. They've played some games against the state field, 2 of their 3 losses all season, coming to state teams led by Sydney Dahl, who scores 16 points a game. Hey, maybe they watched the earlier games. We saw upsets in both 1A semifinals. It can be done.
Absolutely, they have a chance. I think they got to do a really good job with transition defense, and don't let Providence speed them up. Providence wants to play fast, all right? So, yeah, you can have that at times, but don't let them lead you to turnovers.
It is a daunting task staring at the #1 seed, who are 3-time defending champs. But, hey, Minnewaska area, if you want the title, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. Before we send it to Dave Lee and Leah B. Olson for the call, let's meet the Lions and the Lakers with Dave Giles.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Williams Arena and to the 2025 Minnesota State High School League Girls Basketball State Tournament. This Class 2A semifinal game features the Section 5 champion with a record of 30-0, the Lions from Providence Academy, and the Section 3 champion with a record of 28-3, the Lakers from Minnewaska Area High School. And now, let's meet the teams for this semifinal game. First, let's meet the visiting team, the Providence Academy Lions. Starting with the student managers, Lucy Fessenmayer and student manager Brigitte Nelson. Now, let's meet the reserve players, starting with sophomore, number 0, Lily Sabers. 9th grade, number 3, Blake Hudson. Senior, number 5, Rachel Bartels. Senior, number 10, Annabelle Warner. Junior, number 11, Shannon Healy. 9th grade, number 12, Stella Siri. Sophomore, number 13, Alexa Nikolai. Senior, number 15, Amelia Madden. Senior, number 25, Ava Schrepfer. Senior, number 32, Olivia Ryan. Junior, number 40, Taylor Ludwig. And sophomore, number 44, Caroline Dierberger. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Providence Academy Lions. At guard, a 5'7" 8th grader, number 1, Beckett Greenway. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 4, Emma Millerburn. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 21, McKenna Schaefer. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 24, Hope Counts. And at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 30, Madden Greenway. The Lions assistant coaches are Mark Forbish and Danny Makepeace. The head coach of the Providence Academy Lions is Connor Getz. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section 5 champions, the Providence Academy Lions. Now let's meet the home team for this semifinal game, the Minnewaska Area Lakers. Starting with the student managers, Kendall Erickson and Kendall Jensen. Now let's meet the reserve players, starting with sophomore number 2, Nora Van Zee. 9th grade number 4, Berlin Green. Sophomore number 5, Eliana Marthaler. Sophomore number 10, Haley Schultz. Sophomore number 11, Clara Fry. Senior number 15, Lauren Strine. Junior number 20, Olivia Danielson. Junior number 23, Aubrey Stark. Junior number 24, Carly Jurgensen. Senior number 31, Amber Peabody. Junior number 33, Kendall Danielson. Junior number 35, Femi Ojen. And junior number 41, Jada Colstow. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Minnewaska Area Lakers. At wing, a 5'11" senior, number 1, Addison Caff. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 3, Aaliyah Brandt. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 12, Lauren Ankeny. At center, a 6' senior, number 21, Sydney Dahl. And at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Megan Thorfinson. The Lakers assistant coaches are Brad Rant and Grace Garrett. The head coach of the Minnewaska Area Lakers is Nick Danielson. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section 3 champions, the Minnewaska Area Lakers. The officials for this Class 2A semifinal game are umpire Jeff Wickman, referee Paul Storsveen, and umpire Tim Andrang. Fans, to respect and honor our country, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for our national anthem. Tonight, the national anthem will be performed by Riley Spindler, a sophomore from Minnewaska Area High School.
Just wait a second. Wait 5 seconds. Wait till everybody's
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Riley Spindler. The crowd still standing. Minnewaska sophomore member of the wrestling team. And boy, he had this whole place paying attention. What a beautiful rendition. And again, Lee, it brings up, there's so much more besides athletics, although Riley's part of the wrestling team here at Minnewaska, but these kids are doing music. They're doing all sorts of different things. One-act plays, debate, whatever it is. So there's a lot of activities out there. And it's kind of nice when we highlight all the opportunities that kids have nowadays. Well done, Riley.
What an incredible national anthem. Got me all choked up before this one. And you said it, these kids are incredible. The things that they're doing, they're good students, they're great athletes, they have a great support system. This is going to be a fun game we have here between Providence Academy and the Minnewaska Lakers.
State semifinals. Yeah. That one bounced right off the ref, I think. Lake, Minnewaska right there on the shores of Glenwood, Minnesota. Picked off right away by Providence Academy, and they'll push it down and get it, and that's McKenna Schaefer.
Schaefer ready to go right away. Coach Getz calls her the unsung hero of the team.
Thorfinson, guarded by Becca Greenway. Rose with the ball, out to Lauren Ankeny. And she is guarded by Emma Millerburn.
Look at the defense, it's smothering.
Good trap. Forced to travel. Let's check out our starting lineups, Leah, brought to you by Education Minnesota, the voice for professional educators and students.
Both these teams have some talented players in the lineup. There's one of them right there.
All right, sister to sister.
Becca Greenway. She's just an 8th grader.
It's the thing, too, about Madden. She can distribute as well as score. Now the low post against Counts. And a great save, and out of bounds off the floor, but the ball is still in play. In and out. Counts.
I hope Counts is just playing excellent basketball. She's got good size. She's a good shot blocker.
Rebound. Ankeny. And there's a foul on Providence. Closed captioning brought to you by Maplewood Toyota. We are who you are.
Becca Greenway will oftentimes get the best defensive matchup on the other team. So whoever she's on, you know they're looking to shut her down.
Yeah, it's pretty good when you're an 8th grader and you've got that assignment. Ankeny, the junior, for Minnewaska. The Lakers, nice pass, good move, can't get the shot. I don't know if Counts got her hand on that or not.
Yeah, it's good-looking basketball, though. If you got to get it inside, they got some good height down there with Addison Kapp.
Boy, they waste no time. Right to the hoop.
Yeah, they play at a pace that's pretty incredible, and it's up and down, and they want to control the tempo in this one. And if Minnewaska can get this thing into a half-court game, that'll be to their benefit.
Yeah, because Minnewaska plays nice defense. You can see it on their stats.
Well, and throughout the season, their coach was telling me before the game, Nick Danielson, that they like to go coast to coast defensively. They play full pressure, but they're not going to do that in this game because Providence plays at a different level.
Sydney Dahl, free throw line. Perfect. Thousand-point scores. You're going to play at Morris next year. University of Minnesota Morris. Not too far away.
Excellent score.
7-2. Lions with the early lead here, and they've got the ball. This is Madden Greenway. Guarded by Ankeny. A little cross-line dribble into the lane, and the runner, and that's what she does so well. So far, 4 out of the 5 starters have scored for Providence Academy.
So hard to try and stay in front of her defensively. Her first quick step, she has a motor like I have not seen. I mean, you just don't see it on many athletes, the way she plays from beginning of the game to the end.
Inbound pass from Schaefer.
Floor general out there for the Lions.
Beckett Greenway to the hoop, the left-handed runner. She's got 5.
Strong start for the 8th grader.
And then Rachel mentioned in the pregame, they all had the starters all had double-digit figures.
Yeah, this is a well-balanced, well-oiled machine, that's for sure.
There they go, right, getting pesky right away, trying to steal that ball. Good save by the Lakers, but then picked up. Here's Greenway. She'll stop and pop that 3.
She does a lot. You're going to be hearing her name a lot, and they're going to call a timeout to talk this one over.
14-2. Start this game. Earlier.
It's an incredible start for the young one, Beckett Greenway. Get used to hearing her name. Great take to the basket, a lot of energy. Just like Big Sis. And here's Madden. This is a nice looking shot. You get used to her wanting to attack. She lets the crowd know about it.
Yeah, that energy level is on another chart somewhere. But that's the thing about Providence Academy. They'll take the ball down quickly. So Minnewaska Lakers, Nick Danielson will get them together and say, okay, let's do this, let's do that, but let's kind of try to keep ourselves in the game here.
Yep.
Because they're certainly capable. They're a good team. Final 4 in the state.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. And they've played some really good basketball this season. And he told me before the game, he's just really, trying to stay in front of them. That's going to be the key here. And it's not an easy thing to do. But if they can do that, then they can kind of let loose and do what they do offensively. And they have some size. They can get down low. So if they can get that battle going, that's what they're looking for.
Well, AA is loaded with players and getting a lot of attention. Particularly this year and again, and no surprise when you look at some of the marquee players are going to be here on 45 TV tonight. And nobody more marquee than Madden Greenway. But Minnewaska is not going to give up, and they're going to play hard like they've done all year, which has been quite successful. There's a nice shot. Couldn't hit it, though. Yeah,
I like the way they broke the press there, and then they just have to get comfortable now offensively taking their shots.
Millerburn. I've liked her since we first saw her. She is just such a steady presence.
You're right. We have talked a lot about her throughout the years.
Look at that steal.
Sophomore.
And they're relentless. Ooh. Kick it out. That's a smart hit by her. It'll give and go from behind, and that's a foul. Got part of the arm.
She's playing aggressively out there. Beckett Greenway, the young one, she's going to get some fouls because of the way that she's playing, the intensity that she has on the defensive end.
No shot. Inbound pass. Torfinson under the bucket. That's a nice move they got going there, but can't get the shot off. In the air, on the outlet. Reset. Dahl. Inside, powers her lane. Hope Counts comes in and makes yet another block.
Yeah, she makes it so difficult for everyone down low. That's a nice looking step through move, but it doesn't fall.
Lakers with the ball. Cross court pass.
Keep that ball moving.
Greenway on Ankney. Ankney averages 10 points a game for Minnewaska. What a school district out in that beautiful Lake Minnewaska.
There you go.
Torfinson. I mean, what a setting that is there. Out of Glenwood. Just absolutely beautiful. Lowry, Starbuck, Millard. Been out there to the Lakeside Ballroom more than once.
Sure you have.
I don't know what that meant, but you're right. Greenway. Try that left corner and off the front of the rim. Battle for the ball. Look at this.
Look at the intensity.
We're in a state tournament.
This is Megan Thorfinson. That's a big-time 3.
Yeah, she got a nice pick there to give her some time.
Absolutely. Gave her some space and understood the assignment. We need some points out here and quickly, and handled her business.
Well, quick passes is a difficult press to beat, and look at that.
There you go. That's how you break it. Good passing.
And off the back of the iron. The outlet, Matt Greenway with a 1-on-2. The spin, stolen. Great defensive effort. Thorfinson down low. They got a shot, but then Counts is underneath. She's such a presence. Oh, wow.
That's the energy you need to get back into this thing.
What a shot.
Going up against the 6'2" senior Hope Counts, and she is so good, but you got to be willing to battle her. And Sydney Dahl is willing to do the dirty work down low and gets a couple of points and to the free throw line.
Sydney's a senior, 1,000-point scorer, as you mentioned. Rebound batted around.
Here we go.
Yep, no wasting time. Becca Greenway back on top. Got that quick free step too. Hope Counts now outside. She'll spin move and draw the foul and get it.
Yeah, Hope Counts is here to play today. She's confident.
She's going to Lipscomb University.
That's right.
Yeah.
And boy, they're going to be excited to see her. Her upside is big.
Well, Coach Gatz was talking about how they like to get these kids in a program that matches their skills.
Yeah, I love that.
And they're very excited about her going there. I think she had opportunities in a lot of places.
I think that's really a thoughtful thing to think about, because sometimes you just want the big name, the big school, all of those things. But what you really want is a place where you're going to fit in really well. Your style of play, the type of coaching, all those things.
Olivia Danielson now. Jada Colstow, and she's going to shoot the three. Oh,
it's a bank shot. I see you, Jada.
Listen to these fans from Minnewaska. Greenway backs it up. Oh, such a soft touch. That's a two. That's a two.
And that sounded really nice when that shot went through. They're so quick to respond.
Gonna try it again. A little fake there against Counts. You know, it's foul there. I don't know.
There's some good basketball going on. Madden Greenway doing her thing. And the Minnewaska Lakers are in the house as well. And Jada Colstow's knocking down big shots. We'll be back after the break.
Are brought to you by St. Cloud State University. Be bold. Be you. Be a Husky.
Past Champions brought to you by the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University. More to explore. Leah.
It's pretty incredible if you think about what Providence Academy has been able to do. 3 in a row, looking to make it 4 in a row. The first team to do so, and this was supposed to be an interesting season for them because they lost a couple players, but they have had an incredible season.
Well, remember that Roseau team? That was so fun. And off to the left side, or left-hander rather, Addison Cash. Good-looking shot. 7-point lead. Greenway. Look how quick she is. Wide open look. Miller Bird. That's what I'm talking about. She's just steady.
She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do out there, and the Lakers are going to have to make some adjustments on their perimeter defense.
And she's a sophomore, too, by the way. Open look from the free throw line. Perfect.
Nice by Oakley. Takes that shot before Hope Counts can get out there and put a fake hand in her face.
9 of 10 starters are in the book already. Counts blocked. Nice defensive play by Dahl.
And that got the crowd in here going.
Yeah, they are. That crowd is outstanding.
Nice.
Little shovel pass, little reverse layup.
Probably could have just done a regular shot. It's a good look, though. You want those easy bunnies.
Greenway, and finally a miss on the three. Attack, dish. That's a tough spot to have it. Millerburn. Emma, right side. Going to back it up on the wing. Stolen again. Oh, nice defense by Minnewaska. Ankney.
And that's how they got here with that defense. I mean, they are stifling on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they only give up 38 a game.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh, down hard. This is a pick. Beckett Greenway. Foul.
Bodies go flying. Madden wanted to make sure her little sis wasn't going to go flying off the court.
Yeah, but I think it's more of get up or don't think about it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. I love the motor here. It's just push, push, push. Ball in your hand, getting up and down the court. It is a fun style of basketball to watch.
And now some fresh faces coming in for the Lakers. They'll rotate in and out. You have to against this Providence Academy team, which really don't. I mean, they can go with 5 people for the most part if they want to. And the last game we saw, a great game, where both teams only used 6 players.
Yeah, there's a lot of up and down in that one.
And that was a great game.
You oftentimes see that in these semifinal games. Coaches are kind of tightening up their benches. You're going with what you know, and you have to do what you're comfortable with, but it's those starting 5, and then you've got to get a couple off the bench to give the breather.
Yeah.
In basketball, you don't rise to the occasion. You fall back on your preparation.
At Blaze, we want to prepare and be there for our customers.
I'm on Team Blaze.
Oh.
Welcome back to Williams Arena. Campus of the University of Minnesota. Providence Academy trying to go for number 4 consecutive state titles. And the Minnewaska Lakers trying to stop that. Right now, a 9-point lead for the Lions. Calf. Tough defense. Gets rid of it. Aaliyah ran into the ball game, the 5'8" junior. That's her right there. Guarded by Beckett Greenway.
There's the blitzing.
Oh, look at the quick pass, but
It's so quick. Once she spotted the ball, Beckett got there.
Greenway counts. Yeah, she's muscling her way in. How do you stop that?
It's not going to be easy. She averages 14 points on the season. I think it's what she brings defensively that makes her so incredible. Her willingness to rebound the ball.
Open look for 3. Rebound. Lions, they're going to push it. Greenway. Hangs in the air, can't get it to fall. Out of bounds. Lakers.
And Hope Counts is just showing why she is so good. Look how strong she is physically, just moving the defense out of the way. Nice turnaround.
Megan Thorfinson will dish it back. Danielson will bring it up against Madden Greenway. Going to try to push it in the lane. Force back out. Thorfinson, high pass, down low. Good move.
Now that they've settled in, the Lakers are just doing a nice job. They're starting to move the ball well, find the openings in the defense.
Oh, man, that pass was right. Dangerous and perfect. Stepped out of bounds.
Got to take advantage of these moments, of those turnovers. Any extra possession.
Tolstoy takes a break. That's Calf back in. Olivia Danielson, a junior, averages 6 points a game. Guarded by Madden Greenway. Dahl trying to spin, tied up. Greenway got it. Feeds it to her sister, Beckett. Back to Madden. And a beautiful drive just slices through.
Full speed ahead. It's hard to stop.
That was a foul. That was a good-looking move right there.
Yeah, I like how Olivia Danielson attacked on the other end when this is Madden Greenway and her ability to slice right through the defense and lay that in. I thought it was a nice job She does. She's using her body. She's good at finishing at the basket.
Olivia gets another one. The Lakers are 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Good board work. Look at the defense. Counts, she steals it, stolen back to the lane.
There you go. That's how you get it done. Sydney Dahl is ready to go, the 6-foot senior. This Minnewaska team's not the least bit intimidated.
Counts the dish, could have had the shot. Greenway with her second triple.
Yeah, Becky Greenway showboating a little bit.
Lakers. With the spin, nothing there. Let's go back top. Ankeny. It's Millerburn. Corner. Open shot. Nope. Short. Greenway's there. She'll push it. Millerburn. And Counts knocked it out.
You can't give this team second opportunities.
McKenna Schaefer, her first three. Ankeny. And a layup, or just good defense, lead pass. Bucket Greenway. Look at that. She just stepped and stole the ball right out of the hands. Smart play to get the arms up there.
Providence Academy came ready to roll in this one, and the young one, Becca Greenway's knocking down shots, doing whatever she can for her team. We got a good one going here. The Lakers, the Lions.
Fan Cam, brought to you by Xfinity Mobile, different kind of network designed to save you money. Lions, Lakers, Lions.
Oh, cute.
Lakers.
Oh, look at the shirts. Osprey sign. That's awesome.
You knew it had
it's
to
the
happen.
towel. I love it.
Yeah, well, you work with them a lot. You love them, don't you?
It's a fun team, that is for sure.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, so easy.
Nice play. They ran the offense beautifully.
Yeah.
Schaefer's got 7. Connor Getz done a nice job, obviously, with this team.
I asked him when was the first time that we saw a nice block there by Hope Counts.
Pushes it ahead to Greenway. Got a drive, knock back loose. Counts. Gets past the defender. Out of bounds.
There you go. Again, Minnewaska, they've settled into this game. Now they have to take advantage of these unforced turnovers.
You know, you want a guy that eats, lives, and sleeps basketball.
Like
Connor Getz.
I believe it. I believe it.
Call over to the house and tell him what he's doing. He's watching a basketball game. He's scouting. I mean, every level.
It was the 21 tournament. They did not win that tournament. They lost to Albany. That was the first time we saw Madden Greenway as a 7th grader. She popped into that one.
Last year, that game against Albany was really good. Perfect pass, but you got to hit those. Unfortunately, they didn't.
Yeah,
Greenway gives them one.
Clean look.
Good dish.
Yeah, you can tell this team is a well-oiled machine. They know where they're going to be. They communicate well.
Oh, wow. If you look at the QRF, aren't they #1 in the state at every level? Counts again. Throws it away. Goes back the other way. Yeah, Madden Greenway already got 3 assists.
There he is, the basketball junkie.
There's Coach Getz.
He does a great job with this team.
Out on top, Danielson. Thorfinson. This is Colstow. And shot clock's going to go now. They got it back. Greenway, 2-1-2 push. The spinner, the fade.
It's the energy that they play with for me. It's just relentless.
Open look. Oh, great quick pass. Follow and tipped out. But they'll chase it now. Jada does a nice job getting it out. Back over to Lauren Ankman inside. And off the glass. Down the foul.
Look at Danielson with a good cut to the basket, but this is just incredible. This little spin move, pushing the pace up and down. And Hope Count's so good at getting that outlet out so they can run in transition.
Olivia Danielson, the junior. They beat Sauk Center in the quarters. A good Main Streeters team. 60-53. And the winner plays at 2 o'clock tomorrow, right? 2? Yeah.
Got it.
Danielson. Second one at 2. Boy, Providence Academy. That offense is clicking. They could be heading toward 50 before halftime. Counts.
Plays so well out of that high post.
The dish. And there's the Lakers with the ball. Hands everywhere.
Well, they look to blitz the ball handler, and boy, do they cause chaos with that.
Over and back.
That's going to do it.
Number 1 Addison.
42-21, doubled it up here. And they did it in a hurry. I mean, they get a run going, man. But you're right, the energy level is.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Miller Byrne. Good hustle.
Yeah, nice job tipping that rebound out.
Very good look. Yeah, that's Nick Danielson, first year's head coach. Been over at Minnewaska for 15 years. He played basketball for Glenwood High School, so he grew up in that area. Played over at Wilmer Community College for a while.
Really good guy. Had a nice conversation with him before the game. He was excited for this one. He understood the assignment, how difficult it was.
Last one, go.
One more time. Greenway. Free throw line. That one will circle off. Picked off. Lakers. They're going to hurry down. Addison Capp. No shot there. And Counts has got such a good reach. Just pops that one back to the teammate again. The Greenways. That pass is altered by the defense.
Beckett's starting to learn some of those moves that her sister has, how she hesitates when she's attacking the basket.
With the Minnesota State Promise, you're guaranteed the lowest tuition in the state, and you might even qualify for free tuition. Learn more at minstate.edu.
You know, the Laker fans, you'd think it's a one-point game. That's
Yeah, I love it.
They're great.
There's a lot of them. She wants the ball inside. She was a good post up. Post player, when you're working and battling down low and you have your players sealed, you want your point guards or your off guards to get you the ball.
Megan Thorfinson, the senior, will inbound the ball. Looking for a little help as she gets it out on top. That's Danielson. Nice dribble. Trying to sweep off the glass. Pass.
job.
That's great. Look at the one foul, though.
Yeah, that's frustrating because that was a good job from Sydney Dahl, the senior, uses her body.
Boy, Counts is going to make sure that after the rebound, you know she's around.
Yeah, she is.
Good
very
play.
protective of the paint.
Wow.
Getting all the boards, blocking all the shots.
2-on-1. Behind the back. There you go. That's a highlighter. Schaefer. You saw Jordan Odie do that and Maple Wilkins in there.
He did.
Good steal. Shot clock and the game clock almost match.
Pushing pace. Moving the ball. And Greenway showing why she is one of the best. Beautiful pass down low. McKenna Schaefer is able to finish it off for her.
Play of the game. Brought to you by Minnesota Rusco and Companies. They're your hometown remodelers. One more time for Dahl. Averages 16 a game. Got 9 in this one already. Now she's in the double digits. Well, 19 seconds is one of the few times you see Madden Greenway walk the ball up.
Good time with this. Try to run this clock out.
Big screen by Counts. Greenway inside, hangs in the air, can't get it. Now you got 4 seconds. Ball is stolen. Oh, foul.
That's not a great foul.
With .5.
Not what Connor Guest was hoping for.
Hope Counts has 3 fouls.
Yeah, I was just noticing that.
Danielson. Her 6th effort from the free throw line.
Hey, Tim, let's go. Hey, Tim, we're good. One time now. Last one, go.
And there you go, the Laker fans cheering that free throw. As we come to the half.
Providence Academy is putting on a clinic here at Williams Arena. Minnewaska Lakers are ready to battle it out in the second half. This is the semifinals, Class 2A. We'll see ya after halftime.
TV are brought to you by Rainy Lake, north of the Twin Cities and gateway to Voyageurs National Park. Plan your trip at rainylake.org.
Top seed, 3-time defending champ Providence Academy out to a big lead here at halftime as they try to make history. They're looking to be the first team ever to win 4 straight Minnesota Girls State Basketball Championships. Chris Long back with Rachel Banham. We talked so much about the offensive numbers, what Madden Greenway can do, what the team can do. You overlook their defense, and we've been seeing that they just put so much pressure on a team. You're watching one side of the scoreboard go up, and you can't take care of your own side.
I know, it's hard. Like, you want to talk about Providence offense, like we said, and we did. But they are so pesky on defense. They're so good at turning people over and speeding them up, and they forced them into 13 turnovers that first half.
Yeah, Minnewaska area coming in as the 5 seed, taking on Providence Academy. This was going to be a tough task.
Yeah.
They got up to that slow start. It doesn't help because then you start gripping a little bit. They did kind of grab the rope a little bit after Minnewaska Academy got out to that big early lead. But Providence Academy, but then Providence Academy started to push the issue a little bit.
I think the biggest thing for Minnewaska is just taking care of the ball, right? But with that, defensively, I think that could be a little bit more disruptive. Easier said than done with the way that this team plays, since everyone can score. But I'd like to see them pressure a little bit more. Make passes hard, get deflections, do something a little different to kind of throw Providence off.
All right, did see a couple upsets earlier today that sets up a really fun single-A championship tomorrow. McCray, the 7 seed, they were down 8 points to Sleepy Eye St. Mary's with 10 minutes left and fought their way back in. Brielle Jansen right there, 26 points, 18 rebounds, a 7 seed make the championship game, Rachel.
That's so cool. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the underdog come up. It's really fun to see. They're so excited. I'm pumped for them. I hope they have a great championship game.
Kind of 2 underdogs there to root for if you want to. West Central area makes the championship as the 4 seed. Neither of those teams have ever made it to a title game. One of them will be champions for the first time. Continue halftime here in the AA semis after this on 45 TV. Behind really fast, 14-2 early, clawed their way back in. Megan Thorpenson a bucket here, and Sydney Dahl led them in the first half with 10 points.
I think what's good here is that you get to see that they're executing. They got to be able to do that, take care of it, and execute their offense.
Providence Academy pulled back away to lead it by 21. What do you like about Madden Greenway's game? There's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean everything. She can do everything. She can score from the top, inside, and then she just makes really great passes out of it as well.
Hope counts, much like her sister Grace. Great roll for the Lions. And then here's Greenway again, stops and pops. And then you're pretty sure she's going to take it to the rack, and then she drops this on you.
Yeah, you know she's feeling good, feeling comfortable when she whips out a behind-the-back pass.
Shooting 54% in the first half for the Lions as they lead at 46-25. Tournament stats brought to you by Raising Cane's, freshly made and constantly craved. Second half, last 2A semifinal between Providence Academy, Minnewaska, next on 45 TV.
Brought to you by New Range Copper Nickel. Safe, responsible, respectful.
Ready to start half number 2. McKenna Schaefer will inbound the ball. Addison Camp will keep an eye on her. Leah, here we go.
Here we go, kicking off the second half of this semifinal game. And Minnewaska Lakers really looking to see if they can take care of the ball here in the second half.
Oh, Miller doing a little spin action to get that baby to go.
You're right about her, though. She just quietly goes to work over and over again.
Inside, dish it out. Lakers have the ball.
Had a good look, but hesitated.
Baseline, nobody there. On the pass, Millerburn is. And she's got a 3-on-1, fakes the pass and takes it.
That is some good-looking basketball right there.
Nice move in to get a good shot there and then go. Good rebound, still won't go. Now keep in mind, Hope Counts is working with 3 fouls. Greenway. 13.
It's really incredible what Providence Academy does, how quickly they score the ball. Literally, it's like 3 to 4 seconds into the shot clock. I thought that was going to be a ball.
2-on-2. Beckett, Millerburn. Loses a handle. Nice job getting back over the Counts. 54-25. Timeout, Minnewaska.
Providence came out, and they're setting the tone here in the second half that we're going to be relentless here.
Check out your leading scores, brought to you by Frankie's Live Bait and Marine, family owned and operated since 1968.
The 8th grader Beckett Greenway getting off to a great start, 14 points in this one, and Sydney Dahl doing some nice things. She's got 10. You have heard all about her, and she is worth the price to get in the building. Madden Greenway's the real deal. She can hit from anywhere on the court. She is aggressive, to say the least, when she attacks the basket, and she has a motor on her, getting up and down. It's the spin move for me.
this year, the Providence Academy has played against teams that are in this tournament, and they were 10-0. And that's 4A teams too, by the way.
Yeah, it's been incredible to see the growth of this team over the years.
A 54-25 lead for Providence Academy. The Lakers have the ball. Need to get something going here if they can. Their shots, get them to drop. They've had some shots. No luck, but look at the defense in the hands there. That's a good look for three.
The zone defense is really locking out the Lakers.
Greenway. Nice drive for her. She keeps her eyes open. I mean, she's got the great peripheral vision. She's checking out where everybody is. Torfinson. Ankeny, cross court. Nothing there, covered up by Millerburn. High pass underneath. Nice shovel pass. Counts gets the block, out of bounds. There's Hope.
Like the patience that the Lakers showed right there on the offensive end of the court, trying to figure out how to get that ball inside, because Hope Counts is in there blocking everything.
Underneath, power move. And that's an offensive foul. They're trying to get position in there, and the ref said no.
Yeah.
Now here's the most important part of the game right here for these guys.
Popcorn, the drink, we're all
Yeah.
set. Girls are having fun.
And they can do that and not have an upset stomach later either. Think about that for a couple of minutes. Turnover. Aaliyah Rand in the game. Corner shot.
There you go.
Dahl had a nice follow through there, didn't she?
Yeah, sure did. And just staying confident out there, poised, as you work it around, trying to figure out how we can get some points in this one. And it helps when you get those boards.
Calf. Lead pass. Stop. Oh, I thought you were going to shoot that. Passes it off. And moving around a little bit. And you get it back. Oh, I love it. Love it. Just got a back and pass. There's a foul on Madden Greenway.
How many is that? Number 3?
That's her third, I think. Yeah. Yep.
This is how hard the Lakers are working so hard to get this ball. And look at that. I love
great.
that. Just a little pop backwards.
Yeah, that deserved a three-pointer right afterwards, you know.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
Millerburn one-on-one. Oh, what defense.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Getting down, trying to get in front, and then you see the elbows just as
Aaliyah Rand. Nice defensive play.
Millerburn was trying to create some space there.
Kolsko will come back in. Millerburn right to the hoop, tied up, and now foul. Ball being bounded by the Providence Academy Lions. Number 1 seed in this tournament. Probably would have been the number 1 seed in every class. And Becker Greenway's pass picked off on a great athletic play by Addison Calf.
With Tria by your side, your body can do amazing things.
Back at Williams Arena, first of 2 semifinals tonight. And you've got a couple of real top players all time in the next game. Good follow on the miss. Back to the top, good fake. Got a couple people here, Kolsko, and got it.
Well, you get these glimpses of how good this Minnewaska team is in the way that they move the ball. They've made some really smart decisions on the court.
Lions Ball is loose. But Greenway's alone as it comes back to her. Timeout. Yeah, you haven't had Greenway and Hope Counts both with 3 fouls. That's a volleyball.
I mean, yeah, that is. It's like, it's just an athlete move. And we've watched a lot of Hope Counts in this tournament, and I feel like she's playing some of her best ball. So this is it. This is the QRF, the overall rankings, and the #1 team, Class 2A, the #1 team, Providence Academy. It's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, this is, you know, regardless of class, this is the top 10.
Yep. Hopkins, Wayzata, all names you've heard over and over if you're into Minnesota girls basketball. Eastview, we saw them come through. Maple Grove, we're going to see them again. Vanille St. Margaret's, they're here. Orono's one team that didn't get here. They caused a lot of havoc this season. Really good team. And Wayzata's another one that I'm always hoping is going to get to the state tournament, and they get knocked out in that Hopkins bracket.
Yeah, Hopkins is playing some good basketball.
Yeah, they really played a nice game yesterday.
Minnewaska Lakers from the Glenwood area. Lowry, Starbuck, Villard. Beautiful part of the state. Lead pass down to Beckett, Greenway. High pass to Sister Madden, almost picked off. Madden hangs on to it, and her shot is not going to go. Rebound hauled down by the Lakers. Danielson. Oh, beautiful little hook shot there.
That's a nice looking shot.
So Sydney Dahl has 15 in this game, which is right around her average. 16 actually. Millerburn guarded by Rant. Greenway falls down, out of bounds. That'll go back to the Lakers.
Oh, are they calling her for flopping? Well, I think it's a warning.
Boy. Yeah.
It's a warning for flopping. That has been an emphasis for this season from the officials. I like it.
Baseline, nice jumper. And Jada has her 7th point of the night. Millerburn. Dahl, the 6-foot senior, 1,000-point-plus scorer. To Aaliyah Rant. And let's go back over to Danielson now as they try to set their offense. Get a few buckets here while they can. Get any kind of momentum if possible.
Absolutely.
Coastal again. Oh.
Good open look, just can't drop it.
Quickly up. Greenway. She's going to try slice right inside, and there's a whistle on a foul. Basket counts.
And Greenway looking to get through the 3 blue jerseys.
On the miss, Greenway kicks it out to the top. Millerburn circles the rim. Counts.
Nice.
That's her shot.
Just a finesse player down low. Strong and physical, but then finesse around the basket.
Hope's mom played in the tournament for Spring Lake Park.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And her daughters have been a joy to watch over the years.
Well, Grandpa played for the Lakers and Celtics.
Right.
Good drive, good defense. Look at Madden push it. Right back at it. And there's a dish. Counts. She'll kick it. Rebound Lakers. Bolstor, she's been shooting well. Lakers now off the glass. That's a jump ball. That's a possession arrow. It stays with Minnewaska.
We'll take this to break. We will be back with more basketball after this.
TV are brought to you by Tria Orthopedics. With Tria by your side, your body can do amazing things.
Part of the crowd here at Williams Arena.
Cuteness.
They're there.
Little ones.
There's a lot of them here today.
You know what is such a fun thing to do? Bring the kids down to Williams Arena.
Yeah.
See high school basketball. It's the best.
Little family bonding time. Oh boy, that body's going down. No whistle.
They run wild in the stands.
And trying to hang on to him, get inside of Hope Counts. Loses the dribble. And steal it right back. And that's a foul on who? That's on Schaefer, I think, right? Yeah, McKinley will pick up the foul.
Hope Counts is down there just protecting the paint. No one can get in there. She's going to steal the ball, block the shots, keep you out.
What do you do to draw that fourth foul on her if you could? Schaefer has 3-2 now, by the way. Pass hauled down nicely. Good move off the glass. Won't drop. Good. Another good rebound. Reverse layup.
Really nice. I like the effort.
Yeah, I like Sydney Gall. Right? She plays really nice.
She's having a game here. 17 and 4 boards.
Greenway running on the lane. She's got 18 in this game. Beckett does. 8th grade. Calf. Corner kick. Now they're just trying to get it back out to the top. Reset. And the drive inside.
Oh, it looked a little painful for her.
Yeah, she hit the hip. It looked like pretty hard. Greenway. Millerburn. Beckett Greenway. Thorfinson now. The lead pass. The three is on the way. It's good. Ankney.
That's a nice looking shot right there.
Greenway spinner. The acrobatic. Madden Greenway.
Always an answer.
Yeah, she was just that good. That's kicking the ball there. We'll go back to the Lakers. Nickel, key players coming in.
Minnewaska still battling here. Lauren Ankney. And then the answer comes from Madden Greenway. How about that little spin move?
And good steal. Madden's got it all by herself. And the Kentucky commit lays it up and in.
I think the coaches are watching right now going, well, this is going to be fun when she's ready to come to college.
They're lucky she chose Kentucky, but I know that she likes, again, how it matches with the way she plays. Although I think she could have picked pretty much anywhere.
I think so.
Block. Jump ball. Ball goes back to the Lions.
No one's getting in here. Not if Hope Counts has anything to say about it. Straight up and down.
Well, what a weapon it is to have your 6'2" center not only be good, but she's active as everybody else.
Yeah,
I mean,
she gets up and down so well.
Yeah, she's a nice looking player. With the ball now, the Lakers coming up on the 8-minute mark in this game. Winner plays tomorrow, 2 o'clock, right here at Williams Arena. Kind of a that down low on Beckett, Greenway?
I think so.
Yeah.
The Providence players with 3 fouls.
Bounced it on the out-of-bounds line. .807 to go in this game. Crowds have quieted down a little bit, to say the least. Open look for 3. And that's McKenna Schaefer.
Yeah.
That's her second 3.
Everyone's doing a little bit of something here for Providence.
Coastal. Oh, rebound. Lakers gonna try to go inside still. All good shots. Won't drop. Greenway. Be shy of the mark. Look at her follow the shot.
Yeah, great hustle.
Counts. Look at that spin. And she dishes it instead of taking it. Beckett Greenway.
Wow. I wonder if Beckett has really had a strong tournament here.
Yeah, really strong.
Really, really confident. There you go, giving up the body defensively.
We're in running time too, Leah. So the clock, if you see it going, that's why. It's a 35-point lead, though. The only way I think to stop it now is if you get it back to 30.
Providence Academy has been on fire, and Beckett Greenway has been a big part of that.
If you're a teammate of Hope Counts, how do you not like it? She could have had a layup, and she kicks it back out to her teammate.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll say. It feels a little different about this team this year. Just the way that they share the ball with everybody. I mean, it's obviously the Madden Greenway show, but boy, everybody on this team is a great scorer.
So is she, Sydney Dahl.
Yeah, she's having a great game, and she's going to battle here right to the end.
19 for her in the game. But she's the only one of double figures for the Lakers. And a foul. So ball being in. Yeah, we'll take a break. The winner goes to the championship tomorrow afternoon.
TV are brought to you by South Dakota State University, where Minnesota residents receive in-state tuition.
5:51, 79-41. Running time. All the starters are still in that game, Leah.
Yeah, they sure are. I'm wondering if he's going to pull them out for this one, or if he's going to let them ride the last 5:51.
Counts. Schaefer. Millerburn. Surrounded. Good pick up there by the defense. Schaefer's open. And McKenna's got her third triple of the night. 82-41. 5.5 to go.
Balanced a scoring attack.
Lakers having a great run. And they had the shot again. They couldn't get it. Here comes Greenway. She'll push it down.
Providence has played 5 players in this game, and 4 of them are in double figures. And Millerbrand is close.
Greenway fouled after the shot. And the bucket will count. And let's see if anybody's getting. I think that thing might be getting ready to send some subs in. Maybe it looked like it for a minute.
The attack.
Clock is running. Nobody yet. A lot of jerseys being adjusted on the bench.
Yeah,
I assume
they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
I think that it's incredibly important time to get young players in during these games just to get a taste of it.
Another steal. And this is Becca Greenway. Whole counts.
Whole counts is just so steady and good at what she does. She doesn't showboat it, just goes to work and does her thing.
There they go.
Here they come. All 5 of them.
Travel call. Well, Providence Academy has lived up to everything you may have heard about.
Yep, you see why they're number 1. They did it all on both sides of the ball, just relentless defensively.
Caroline Dierberger is in the game, I see. Lexi Nikolai. Stella Siri. Who else we got in there? Shannon Healy and Lily Sabers.
See how the next generation's going to do here.
Well, they're going to give it up too, and nobody's. There's a shot on the outside, and that'll go back to the Lakers. Nice win over Sauk Center yesterday it's Friday already, on Wednesday, right? Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, that was a good win. That's a good Sauk Center team.
Yeah, no, Wednesday. I got to say, you got Wednesday, and then Sunday's Thursday, and then you skip a day. Anyway, they got that quarterfinal win. Travel on Providence Academy. Clock is running, as you can tell. That's because of the score differential of 35 plus. 2.5 minutes to go on this one. Providence Academy trying to make it 4 state titles in a row.
Coach Getz told me that Providence Academy had a full day of school today. So he's like, we don't need to get down here early, we don't have to travel too far. And I was like, a full day of school?
Addison Calf is at the free throw line. She's going to Gus Davis next year to play.
Yeah, that's a great school. Should be a great fit for her.
One more time. Addison playing in the state tournament to finish out a senior season. That's a good way to do it. Ball brought down by the lines, and that shot off the glass will not go for Stella Siri. Big rebound down low. And the ball, because of that, will go back to the Lakers. And now Nick Anderson will sub his starters. Vernon Green, Kendall Danielson, Femi Ojin. Trying to see who else is in there. Haley Schultz. Ball stolen by Providence. Lily Sabers in the lane, got it. And the bench is cheering for Lily.
Yeah, that's nice. I love that. You get your confidence built.
And a foul. That might run the game out, though. (88-43) domination from start to finish for Providence Academy. It's not the first time they've done that. They won their sections by handy margins. Trying to get a shot off as the clock runs out. They won't. That's it. Final score. Providence Academy 88. The Minnewaska Lakers 43.
Providence Academy doing everything that we knew they could do. They came out ready. Attacked. Were relentless and put 88 points up. What a season it was for Minnewaska Lakers.
Oh, the Lakers, and they've got one more game left, right, tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, great season for the Lakers. So check out your Prime Performance, being brought to you by Minnesota United. Visit MNUFC.com to grab your tickets and join the Legion of Loons.
26 points, 6 boards, and 6 assists. Madden Greenway with a big smile on her face. She did exactly what she wanted to do on the court today. Showed up, showed out, played defense, pushed pace.
Let's head down courtside and say hi to McKenna Schaefer, who comes away with a victory here. 15 points. McKenna, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk. Did you have a full day of school today?
We did. Sure did. I might have slept through a few classes, but made it through.
Well, we're going to have to get on your coach about that. Let's talk about the game plan coming in here, because everything was hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, it was a tough week with school and then with sports. Obviously, you can't overlook anyone, so we had to lock in every game, watch the scouting report, and really make sure we knew like what our defensive principles were. And then just, you know, in offense, we just hope our shots fall, but you never know what's going to happen. So
McKenna, your team came out with just incredible energy, pushing the pace, hitting big shots. What's the mindset of this team every time you guys get on the court?
I think every time we come on the court, we know that we need to like stay hype and be like a team, one together. Because if we start playing by ourselves, then we know that the job might not be done. But when we play together, we're kind of unstoppable. And we always start our games with prayer, and I think that really helps focus our mindset on what's truly important.
I love it. Well, you're headed back to the state championship game once again, and you're looking for the four-peat. What has to go into that for you guys to come out with that?
You know, honestly, just tonight, we're going to watch this game after us, and then just get good sleep, get good rest, and food, water, everything. And then tomorrow, just see what coach has for us scouting, and make sure we use tomorrow to watch the team and come out ready to play.
McKenna, I don't want your coach making us run laps or anything else on the court, because we've kept you too long. So get in that locker room, get some rest, and we'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
McKenna Schaefer, awesome game for her tonight. And just another powerhouse game for Providence Academy. But the Lakers, that's a nice team. And yeah, of course, you ran into this buzzsaw, but they've had a great season so far. One game left for them as well. More with Rachel and Chris next, 45 TV.
Schaefer hitting this bucket. The two seniors in the starting lineup for the Providence Academy Lions. They all have a chance to make history. They could graduate with 4 straight state championships, something no one's ever been able to do in girls basketball here in the state of Minnesota. Chris Long back with Rachel Banham. Providence Academy as advertised.
I don't even know what else there is to say. They're truly incredible. The way that they can score, the way they play defense, the motor that they all have to play that many minutes in that type of a game is really unreal.
Let's give Minnewaska some credit. They get back to the state tournament for the first time since 1999. They won their quarterfinal game. They get in here. They're going to have a chance to take the third place game. You run into a dynasty, but this is still a memory that these girls are never going to forget.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a tough game, but they played so hard. They played through every single minute. I'm so proud of them. The seniors played well. They played well the entire tournament, and now they can go out in third place. That's what I did my senior year, so it's still a really big deal.
A couple good individual efforts for them as well in this game. Sydney Dahl led them with 21 points. Megan Thorfinson hits a bucket here to start off the highlights, and you see why they made the Final Four in Class 2A.
I really love that elevator play that they ran. I kind of wish I saw it a little bit more, but they got a lot of stuff inside as well.
And there is Sydney Dahl, their senior, who will head out head high. Pretty good effort for her as they were trying to unseat the 3-time defending champions of Providence Academy. As has happened in all of their 31 games so far this year, they came out victorious. Madden Greenway. Hope Counts might be the most underrated player in the state. Her game is so good.
Absolutely. I love her. And we don't have a highlight of it, but the amount of block shots and altered shots that she had in the paint was so big for them.
She had 4 steals and 5 blocks, and then there's Madden Greenway going behind the back. Becca Greenway, she was actually the leading scorer for them at halftime, just an 8th grader. Got another one coming.
Oh my gosh, I love Beckett. She can't only just shoot, she is an absolute menace on defense.
Providence Academy wins at 88-43, and they will seek that 4th straight title. The tournament statistics brought to you by Raising Cane's freshly made and constantly craved. You look at a final score like that, you can kind of pick a stat.
I mean, it's really hard when a team scores 52 points in the paint and hits 9 threes.
Yeah.
You kind of take away one or the other.
All right, so they are on to the championship game. They will play either 2-seed Crosby Ironton or 3-seed Minnewaska Academy. We talk about Matt Greenway. She sits 3rd all-time points in Minnesota girls basketball history. We're going to see the players around her 2nd and 4th in Crosby Ironton's Tori Orline and Minnewaska Academy's Addie Mack. Can you imagine 3 girls in the same class at the same time with 4,000 points?
What a blessing for us that Minnesota gets to watch some of the greatest scorers currently in Minnesota basketball history. I am so excited to watch this.
So there's next 2 coming up. Providence Academy awaits for the 2A final that will be played 6 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with Crosby Ironton against Minnewaska Academy, the final semifinal in this year's Girls State Basketball Tournament.